Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Greg. Welcome to the channel, greg.thunderwizard.com if you're interested in getting a Thunder Astrology reading or a 9-world rune reading. And today I'm going to be talking about the air signs in Vedic astrology. And those are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And in other videos, I talked about the fire signs. In another video, I talked about the earth signs. So I'm going to be talking about the air signs. And the air signs are all about this communication of ideas. It represents the mind. The air represents taking in information and expressing information. And they're usually more about bigger ideas, where like earth signs, they're very practical in their thinking. The air signs, they're very more larger, more expansive in their thinking. They're floating in the air. They're not grounded on the earth. They got bigger ideas. And really, too, when they get into their higher levels, they have that access to the other dimensions. They can get really spiritual with their energy and the signs they represent. So the first one is Gemini in the third house. And the third house is all about this communication. It's a house of media. It's a house of willpower, courage. And Gemini really represents those kinds of things. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and all of the odd signs of the air, the 3, 7, and 11, they all represent an outer expression of a planet. So Gemini is Mercury, and Mercury is all about intellect, communication, speech, talking with people, socializing. And, so they do good working in the media, working as actors, working as a news reporter, those kinds of things. Anything having to do with the internet. And, the Thunder Wizard, too, his Aruda is the third house. So he's all about getting his message out through the internet. And so these people really have a lot of stimulation going on with the mind. They have a lot of ideas going on. The symbol for Gemini is a man and a woman in Vedic astrology. It's a man and a woman, so that it represents the whole masculine, feminine type of energy of thinking that's going on within them. So they're stimulated with all kinds of ideas. They always have all kinds of ideas. When they go to their lower levels, they can be, their attention span can get really short. Like they can get into that, ADD, attention deficit disorder, when they're off balance. But when they're really on balance, these people can be like entrepreneurs. Or let's say if they want to start a business, they could really like be, I want to find the place where I'm going to have my business, the property. I want to be in charge of the budget. I want to look at the building plans. I want to be in charge of the tables that I put inside there. They want to be in charge of everything. So they could have their hand in all kinds of things. So they could juggle all kinds of different ideas at one time. That's what they're good at doing. So yeah, then we'll move over to Libra. Libra is originally in the 7th house. The 7th house represents the spouse, so this is all about relationships. The 7th house is also just business relationships, period, as well. It's about business contracts. It represents the law, too. So people can be good at lawyers, judges, those kinds of things. But Libra is ruled by Venus. This is the outer expression of Venus. And Venus really represents sensuality, love, creativity, art, acting ability, entertainment ability. So it's really, and Libra is all about this balance, the balance of partnership with people. They're always looking for that balance. Or if they're not, that's their karmic lesson in life, is to attain balance in their life, to balance the fun with the work. But being under the rule of Venus, these kind of people don't like being, you could say, in a stressful type of work environment. They want a little more laid back. They want people getting along in the workplace. They want friendly atmosphere going on. So they're very much into this, the beauty of the world. These are the kind of people that can be floating on cloud 9, just enjoying life, laid back. They really want to chill and enjoy themselves. But they can be really good with politics as well, being that this is a house of the law, and making good business contracts too, partnerships, and they really do value or feel comfortable when they're in a relationship. They need that counter balancing kind of energy in their life to really balance them. Being that they're all about other people, their seventh house from, if they're the ascendant is Libra, their seventh house from them would be Aries. So usually they'll attract someone who's the opposite of them. Someone who's an individual, someone who's really focused on themselves, has their own identity. And that in turn helps them to be more comfortable within their own body, so they're not floating in the air so much. This sign of Aries brings them back down to earth, gives them their own sense of self, helps them to stay balanced in the world. So that's Libra. And then we go over to Aquarius. Aquarius is originally in the 11th house. So the 11th house is all about the network circle of friends, business relationships, and the gains that you can get from them. So Aquarius people, they're really good at finding the right people. They're really good at socializing, going out there and talking to people, attracting the right kind of people in their life to help them in their businesses, attracting the right kind of friends. But yeah, usually they attract the right kind of business people to deal with in their network circle. And then it's a house of gains. So over time, these people do really good with gains. And the Aquarius is it's all about bringing the whole world up to a higher level of consciousness, helping people out. On the lower sense, it's just if someone is in a business, they really have a big goal that they want to really help the whole business out. They want everybody to feel good about their accomplishments. They're under the rule of Saturn too. So Saturn is all about karma. It's all about good organization skills, discipline, a lot of patience. They're an air sign though as well, so they are stimulated with a lot of ideas, but they could bring that energy of patience, organization, grounding into their lives, into achieving their goals. This house too is also what's called a Upacha house, where over time this house gets stronger. So whatever kind of planets you have in this house, they get stronger. Even malefic planets do good in the 11th house as you start getting older. And so they're really good at working with people to help them to raise up their vibrations. So they're also, Aquarius is also ruled by Rahu as well, as they say. And Rahu is all about illusion, and it's all about taking shortcuts. It's all about wanting that fame, wanting to get quick results. So people can look at where their Rahu is as well when they're Aquarius and see what's going on with that. But it represents that even though they're out there helping out other people, they want something in it for themselves, because that Rahu energy is all about what's in it for me. So behind the scenes, they can be I want something. I want a cut of this as well. Don't include me in everything. But yeah, this is the last sign before we get to the last sign of Pisces, which represents the other world. So this is like the last sign of being in this world. So it represents learning all of the karmic lessons in life. So these people can really excel at the balance of the other world and this world, bringing that balance within themselves and helping other people out to do that too. So they can be really good spiritual type of teachers. And if you notice too, all of the air signs as well are always 5 houses apart. The fire sign's the same thing, the earth sign's the same thing, and the next ones I'm going to be doing is the water signs, and then that will be it. And yeah, so if anybody's interested in getting those Thunder Astrology readings or 9 World Rune readings, go to greg.thunderwizard.com and have a good day, weekend. Peace.